Life is whack. So today I want to talk to you about a being so evil, so diabolical, so psychotic, and a bunch of other exaggerated adjectives. Today I want to talk to you about Alex. Yes, right. Let it sink in. Just keep meditating on that. I'm gonna let you keep assuming things until I explain what I mean. So by now you're probably wondering, who's Alex? Well, let me tell you that you're wrong. What you're supposed to be wondering is, what is Alex? Well, according to the, Urban Dictionary, an Alex is a handsome and sporty guy and a bunch of other blah 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 good adjectives about Alex that aren't true. And by the way, I feel kind of bad for anybody named Alex who's watching this video, but let me explain to you what an Alex really is. An Alex is the type of guy to take your chips without asking, the type of guy to, call you when he needs something, the type of guy to take your chips when he's calling you because he needs something. Actually, that part doesn't make sense, but you get the picture. So I'm just gonna jump right in. So about a year ago, I met this really nice girl named Ash Ash Liam. Yeah, that's definitely her real life name. I'm definitely not hiding it. And the rumor going around was that she had a crush on me. And by rumor, I mean I heard her say it while I was mopping the floor at church one day. And then I turned around and they were looking at me kind of weirdly. It was a pretty awkward experience. But anyway, I didn't really know if I had feelings for her. I mean, she was really sweet and cool, but actually, no, there is no but. I think I did like her. But anyway, one day in which the sun came out and oxygen was breathable and sadly people existed, there was a birthday party. And she invited this dude and that dude and the other dude. Nah, I'm just kidding. It was just Alex. And the rumor was that she liked him. And by rumor, I mean her brother explicitly stated it to me at the party. Pause. Oh, wait. I literally wrote pause in the script. I think it was because I wanted to pause while I flipped the paper. That's actually kind of funny. I'm going to leave that in. And by now, you're probably wondering what happened between us. Well, you see, the thing is, I went up to him, I shook his hand, and yeah, I actually didn't want to admit this, but we became friends. I liked him. He was actually a pretty cool guy, and we had a lot in common. He liked Marvel movies and superheroes and nerd stuff, and yeah, naturally we just got along. We became friends, but also enemies, except he didn't know that we were enemies and that, we were battling for the love of a girl, but that doesn't matter. I mean, who does he think he is? I deserve her. I mean, I just realized that I liked her like 5 minutes before. So, of course, being the devilishly handsome, smart, and a bunch of other exaggerated adjectives that I 100% was and still am to this day and will continue to be, I decided to sit at their table and steal his thunder. I know it seems kind of mean to do that to somebody that you just met and that you hit it off with and that you're kind of sort of ish friends with. Well, best friends. I actually literally said that he was my best friend that same day. I don't know what was wrong with me. I mean, he was amazing. You should have met the guy. He was really cool. But mostly, I just sat there and said a bunch of jokes. I thought that that would steal his thunder because I thought that I would be, you know, funnier than him. And naturally, I was killing it. But then once dinner started, it was over. They couldn't stop, looking at each other with those, drugged eyes. And I couldn't stop looking at my reflection through the Sprite bottle. And not because I was being egotistical, even though I was looking pretty good that day, but mostly because I was just kind of sad and I was feeling kind of lonely. In fact, somebody even made fun of me for it because I was just sitting there alone looking at myself through a Sprite bottle. By the way, I think the weirdest part of the night was listening to her brother give us advice on relationships, which was pretty weird because I didn't expect him to give us good advice, especially with the day we were having, even though he didn't know what was going on, and the other guy also didn't know what was going on. But it was in my head, and it was wrapping me up, and it felt weird. But anyway, if you're wondering what happened next, then it's simple. We both started dating other people, we both got our hearts broken, but then she left our church, and I haven't seen her since. It's pretty sad actually, and every day I keep wondering, you know, what could have been if we ever dated because, she liked me and I started liking her like 5 minutes before. Well, not started, I mean, I realized that I liked her like 5 minutes before I met the guy, and when I showed up at the party, all these feelings just started bursting out of both jealousy but also love, I guess. Well, not love, I guess liking a lot-ish. Yeah, that's a word, liking a lot-ish. So, the moral of the story is, guys, and I really want you to listen up because this is a really important and, touching story for me. Always hide the body. Taco Cat out.